welcome back. We're going into Edgewater, I believe. Yep, going into Edgewater. Damn, just by discovering it, I get 600 XP. Sweet. See that sweet 360 right there? Hell yeah, of course you saw that sweet 360. Let's keep on going, let's keep on grooving. Let's go to the South Canner. Okay. Can't take any of this shit either. Damn, they have nicotine here too? I wonder if they got pop. You better be smoking on my good, because if they're not, then what a shame. Other people, what a shame. Let's take a look in here. Nah, actually, I think I looked in here during my first playthrough. We'll just go up. See what's up to this fella. I think his name is Reed Thompson. Silas told us right. I think that's how you pronounce it. Silas.
The grease monkey, Argo?
I'm sorry, Mr. Thompson, sir. You asked why it's taking so long to fix. The answer's technical.
Don't apologize. Just try using small words for me.
The can's bust open in the oven because she's set to cook saltuna, which isn't what we've got. Mr. Thompson? I think there's someone here to see you.
Focus, Miss Holcomb. You and I are still talking. Let's start over. Walk me through the process. Show me where it's going awry.
Well, sure. It's, mostly on account of what we're feeding into the mechanism.
It puts food in cans. We have food, we have cans. Why won't it work like we need? Seems we've got a guest.
I didn't
Really now,
interrupt.
Parvati, I do wish you'd spoken up. I do apologize. I was given no forewarning of your arrival, or I might have welcomed you at the gates myself.
You know what? I think I'll just wait until
You were
guys
saying,
finish.
Miss Holcomb.
It's just what Bess needs is a proper refurbish. I can bandage her up and what all, but she's just old. Sorry, I'm sorry. I'll do better.
And I do wish you'd stop referring to our cannery as Bess. Personification of company property is strictly contrary to the Spacer's Choice Code of Conduct. My apologies. I am not in the habit of allowing my guests to witness such a row. Now, what can I do for you? I'm Reed Thompson, Outpost Administrator. I cannot help but notice you are not in uniform.
I don't work here, bitch.
Yes, so it dawns on me. Seems I allowed my excitement to run away with my wits. Been a few seasons since we've had a visitor pass through.
Guess you ain't as stupid as you look.
Only regulator we got is hooked up to the town transformer. Mr. Thompson ain't liable to be keen on dismantling it.
I beg your pardon. I am most emphatically not keen on any such thing. I can't let you have our power regulator. But I happen to know of another one. And I happen to know exactly how you may retrieve it without frying yourself in the process.
Frying myself? I don't want to be a fucking fish stick. Let me know.
My proposition benefits the both of us. Please, hear me out. There's a power regulator in the old botanical lab. It's mostly abandoned, so all that power is being squandered. Go down to the geothermal plant. Reroute power from the botanical district over to us. Once their power's shut down, you can have their regulator and be along on your way.
I'll do this for some moolah. But should probably find out who I'm gonna kill first, because
I was not entirely sure how to tell you this. The botanical labs are not legally inhabited, but there are people who live there.
okay, so I'm gonna cut their power, and they're probably gonna die. Cool.
No, I do not imagine they will be pleased. But like a parent disciplining an unruly child, you will be doing them a kindness. The people living in the botanical labs, they're deserters, former workers. I need them back at their posts. I need them to come home. My hope is that by cutting off their power, you will convince those deserters to come back to town. Before you go to the plant, I want you to stop by the botanical lab. Speak to their leader, Adelaide. Tell her the power's about to go, and that it's time her band of deserters came back to town.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna want to come back, but sure, let's do this.
Adelaide's older than the other deserters. She's dignified, kindly. From what I understand, her camp looks to her for leadership.
Okay, so she's an old lady, alright. Sounds Gucci to me.
That reason was me. I asked too much and pushed too hard. But I am ready to make amends if they are willing to return to the fold. We belong to one community, the Spacer's Choice family. If we dissolve into factions, then we will all perish separately. Adelaide will understand that.
Makes sense. She seems like a very understanding person.
Of course, I understand completely. Here, let me give you the passcode to the geothermal plant. A sign of good faith, for so politely listening to me as I ramble on.
Are you setting off for the Vale? Because I know my way around. I mean, in case you want a guide. I mean, if that's all right with you, Mr. Thompson. Sir.
I hesitate to part ways with Miss Holcomb, but I cannot deny that she is talented, and may prove useful to you.
Sure, Miss Pavati, let's do it. I need
Great.
someone with those beautiful
I
eyes
got
of
my
yours
wrenches
that look like
and
honey.
diagnosticators and hairpins and engine tape, so I'm all set.
Well, I am
Let's
glad to
go.
hear that. Best of luck to you, and thank you again for your help. It is a lot to ask of a stranger, I know.
Oh. Well, that's not good. Let's. Okay, I was not second as the guys. Yeah, I don't know why I was kneeling. Oh yeah, it's because I was crouching when I walked in. Yep. That's it. That's it. This honey eyes over here is gonna help me. I think we're facing the wrong way, by the way, but whatever.
Hey, mister, can we talk? Sorry.
Sure,
Can we
provide.
talk?
Let's talk. Let's do it.
Sorry. You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me. It's just, Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters, on account of it's his job and what all, but that's not the only side of the tale. Oh, he ain't a liar. He believes every word he says. It's just, he doesn't always get where other folk are talking from. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
Okay, so it's a good thing we brought her on here. She seems like a very nice person. Keep me in check whenever I want to do evil shit.
Miss McDevitt? Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson. All I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place.
Okay. Not gonna lie, this place seems kind of like a
I
dump.
don't know anybody well. I mostly listen to them talk, get my head down. There was a boy named Thomas who followed me around, asking questions about the stuff I fixed. He was real sweet to me. Not any sort of dissident.
Oh, seems like this boy liked you.
Life's hard here, especially for them that don't fit in so well. We're one big Spacer's Choice family, but every family's got the one the rest whisper about. Mr. Thompson's aiming to
True.
take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. I think you should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Oh, let's go talk to the vicar, I guess.
About if what Mr. Thompson proposes to do is upright. Leaving Miss McDevitt's folk to their fate. Their neighbors. check in. And maybe he can think of something else to try. Something we ain't. He used to go walking outside town. Maybe he found something that'll help. It's just an idea. That's all. The mission's on the east side of town. You can't miss it, on account of it being the only clean thing. Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it. That's what my dad used to say anyways.
I have a name, by the way. You don't have to call me Mr. Mr. Hawthorne is what you should call me. But in reality, my name is J.I.
Sorry, I'll just be a minute.
Man, that guy just got a nutsack full of face. Or a face full of nutsack. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Face full of nutsack. This is not the entrance, it's behind the fucking church. Or whatever missionary. I don't fucking know what this is. I'm gonna go talk to the vicar now. See what he has to say. Get his 2 cents on this whole ordeal. I just want my power regulator so I can fucking fly.
Weird in here. It's too clean.
There he is. Probably molest his children.
Yes, what is it?
Touch his children.
You're an outsider. Fantastic.
No, really?
Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your
Great.
service. Or
I'm an
Vicar
outsider,
Max
aren't you?
if
No.
you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling, this season's tossball predictions, the quickest way out of town.
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away. I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
At least the vicar's honest. I like that in a person. You should join my team. Wink wink, maybe later on he'll join. Wink wink.
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife. I can see why. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk. They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons. Does that strike you as a responsible life choice?
Well, it seems like this place is kind of a hellhole, so I would have done the same thing. So yeah, pretty good life choice.
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Good idea, actually. You ain't as stupid as you look, man.
If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume. One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my duty in hunting down banned heretical texts. I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's library in Emerald Vale. However, the collector's residence lies outside the town's walls. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book.
I'll grab your book.
It's a
Pay up.
handwritten journal, a faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
As long as you pay, bitch. I'll grab your book.
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
Sounds Gucci. Thanks for your advice. Now let's go kill some people and probably end the lives of millions of folks that need that power at the other place because I need my power regulator, or generator, whatever it is. I don't fucking know. Let's go, Pavati. Saltuna Cannery. the only source of protein a busy worker needs. You know, you gotta get them gains. Can't have no fucking gains without no tuna. Especially no gains without no salt tuna. And it's a spacer's choice. Yeah. You know, I'm starting to really hate Spacer's Choice. Like, all their fucking mottos are very annoying and dumb and just like, it's not the best choice, it's Spacer's Choice. Like, what type of bullshit is that, bro? It's some bullshit. Like, if it's not the best choice, then what the fuck? Like, why even pick it? Spacer's Choice? Who even are those guys? Like, I just came out of a 70 plus year slumber, and all of a sudden, it ain't about like Miley Cyrus, Kendrick Lamar, and all this shit. It's all about Spacer's Choice. What type of bullshit is that? Do they make new music? If they don't, then they deserve to die, to be honest. But let's get going to the geothermal plant, I think it is. Yeah. Look at all these graves. Look at all them chickens. I wonder if we can go grave robbing in this game. That'd be cool. Rob a few things from some graves. Maybe some like weapons are in there. Oh. Yeah, cotton balls. You can't do nothing with that. I'm not black, so I can't pick them. Well, we're all good. No racism. Just saying, like, it is what it is. You know, it's our history. We gotta know it, or else we're bound to fucking repeat it. So, just saying. Yep, Pavati's right behind me. Oh, I ain't gonna crash into that bitch. See, the night sky is so fucking beautiful in this game. The houses are awesome. I'm gonna have to explore every single one of them. Actually, I think in my playthrough, like the real playthrough we're gonna be going through after I get through to this geothermal plant and all that other stuff that I have to do. I think I already searched through that stuff, which is good. I did find some weapon parts and some modifications. But you guys will see those when we actually start playing the actual real playthrough. And you'll see how much blacker I am, too. It's great. Oh shit, there's marauders. Headshot, headshot. Another headshot. Oh shit, another guy. Nothing to be done up, son. Nothing to be done up. Oh shit, they got fucking monsters too. Let's not take this. Nope. That piece has nothing. Let's see what this guy's got. If he's got some money, some light ammo, yeah, we'll take it. Take all the good stuff. Nope. I guess we're gonna pull out the shotty. Nope. I guess we're gonna stab people. Yeah. We'll keep it. Keep it the gun. Kill that guy. Oh shit. Let's go. Oh, my aim's kind of crappy, but you're still dead now, bro. Eat it. You're gonna kill the mama. She's so big, you're gonna die. Oh shit. Yo, bitch, watch it. Don't fucking do that. What's wrong with you? Respect your elders. Shotties are not very effective against this fucking animal. Oh crap. Oh crap. Shit in the face. He's just taking about 2 damage. Shit. Die already, you freaking. There we go. And we went to level 3. Fucking gang shit, motherfuckers. Take everything that you had. I don't understand. Was all this inside you, or you eat it? How the fuck? How are you carrying all these weapons? It doesn't matter. It's a game. It's good. Take the food you're eating too, cause why not? Oh, okay. Yeah, I think you might have ate it. Yep. Seems like you might have ate it. Marauders are good. So, it only makes sense that you ate it, and that's how you had that stuff in there. That's how you carried so many things. Thanks for the hammer, though. I appreciate that. I've been looking for one of those for a minute. Now me and Pavati have the same weapon. I know it took me a while to figure that out. But let's upgrade some stuff real quick. It's not really gonna matter too much, but still do it just to be able to get through some of this stuff and see what other stuff we get seen do, show a little bit more revenue. Some leadership on that bitch. Good. Yep. If you guys want to read that, just kind of pause it and read it. I'm not gonna read it. I'll read the important stuff, like, story stuff that we find on machines or anything like that. We'll read that, but for the most part, I'll just leave it up for a few games and you guys can stop it and then read. Just continue with the video. Unless whoever's watching this video wants me to read it and then tell me and I'll start reading them. I'll be like Audacity, but in video games. It's like, that'd be my trademark or something. I don't fucking know. I think we should trade this blade for the staff. Nope, we'll trade the sword for that. Okay. Do the hammer instead. There we go. Hell yeah. Really should switch out the shoddy since it wasn't too good. I got an assault rifle now, so we should probably definitely do that. Maybe that'll help us get through this mission a little quicker. We can actually get to the right character. Damn, my character looks black as fuck. Just looks brown as hell, man. Just wait until you see my other character. Right? He's even browner. And he's got some weird eyes. Looking like a freaking bipolar Mexican black. So I don't know, just a mix of every single race in one. Which is good because, it shows you that 2320 diversity is a thing. Racism is gone. All you got to worry about is working your whole life for sell tuna and probably dying there. So yeah. Oh, Armor Otter's dead. Look at that. That monster fucking killed a lot of these guys. Let's take a lot of this shit now. Take your stuff. Probably take the assault rifle too. Crossbow card, common speed. Imagine it's like a baseball card, man, a little collectible. I'd probably get some money for that. Just hope I picked it up in my other TV. Right. Gotta go find what's her name? What's her butt? Tell her to get the fuck out of town because I'm gonna shut down the tower for my power later than my spaceship. Now all the good stuff. Pull up the pistol.
Move along, stranger. We don't want any trouble.
Oh shit, it's John Marston. Look, it's John Marston. Yo, John. I thought you were Red Dead. Hi, I love you, John. It looks like you turned into a girl.
I don't know you. Whatever you're looking for, it ain't here. Move along.
Damn, so mean. Fuck.
Answers, huh? You must be one of those philosophicals. Already got ourselves one of those.
So you're telling me you don't need two philosophicers? Yeah?
A Geo what? Look, plants ain't my purview. You're better off asking after Adelaide. If you're gonna start wandering around my camp, know that I got my sights on you.
No worries, John Marston. I'll be on my tip-top best behavior.
Over in the hothouse, tending crop. Enough with the questions. No offense, but I've got a lot on my mind. You don't know what enough with the questions means? No, I'm sorry. That was unworthy of me. Lady named Zoe went missing some nights ago. Just up and vanished without a trace. Now I'm pacing around wondering if marauders got to her. It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere. Appreciate it. Honest.
See, you're such a dick to me, but I'm over here offering my services to go find your fucking person that's missing, S.T.E. FYI, in my other playthrough, I did find her already, and I told her to come back, and she did. I'm probably not going to show that here.
If you're hungry, there's meat turning on the spit outside. If you're bearing illness, find a place to lay your head down and I'll fetch you a poultice. Whatever your troubles with Edgewater, leave them at the gates and be welcomed here. Any questions, dear? I have been called that, among other things. Green Thumb, grandmother, the strange old lady who keeps flowers. But yes, Adelaide will do just fine.
Excuse me, Miss McDevitt? Sorry, it's just... You got such pretty trees in here.
Why, thank you. You're Robert's girl, aren't you? I remember when you were but a sprout. Thomas speaks of you often. Are you staying long? You should try some of my tobaccorn tea. I brew it in an old spittoon, but it's been cleaned.
This lady is really nice.
A home for anyone who's ever turned their backs on Edgewater. A home for those of us with nowhere left to go and nothing to lose. So, like the spores of the puffball, cast on the wind and alighting on fresh soil, we put down new roots. It is an unpleasant story, dear. But the short of it is that sometimes one wakes up and realizes the place that was once her home for much of her life has changed. The home in which we spent our lives has left us behind, and so we must move on. And that is as much as I will say on the subject. Reed Thompson? You that cold-eyed reptile? Let's hear it. What's Reed's idea of peace, then? Make amends. Spare me. Only thing Reed knows how to make is a mess. Like everything else that comes out of Edgewater, that peace offering is canned. I and my own are living just fine out here by ourselves. You're doing this for Reed. Cannery's got a regulator. You want ship parts, you ought to rip them out of the cannery's guts and leave us be. If you're going down to the plant, you should divert power away from Edgewater and toward our end of the grid. Think about it. You'd be liberating an entire town from a lifetime of service to that odious cannery. Seems the sort of thing a hero would do. Well, if it's all the same to you, then you ought to divert power over to us, shut down the cannery, and scrap it for parts. I trust you will listen to your conscience.
She's a very nice lady. I felt really bad when I had to, for doing what I'm gonna do. I am a hero, of course. Look at me, I'm a fucking hero. Of course, I'm not evil. That's why I got Pavati right here to keep me on the straight and narrow. Be good. She's like my Goku on Vegeta. Like I said, Adelaide's super nice, but so many people in that other town compared to this, it's just not. And I would take the power regulator from the other town, but like, oh man, I don't know. I feel like that's gonna be a tougher fight. I shut down the power, they got guns, you got one person, you got fucking Rick Grimes in the front, or fucking, what's his name? I forgot what I just called him, yeah. You got Rick Grimes with their sniper rifle, and that's looks like to be it. The rest of the people didn't really seem to arm. I could take her out in like less than a few minutes. Compared to the cannery, which they got soldiers over there, and they'll probably put up a good fight. So it's not like that. I'm not gonna do that. Seems like it's gonna be a harder time for me. I'm just gonna go to this geothermal plant, send the power back to the Saltuna cannery, and then you guys can go back home, you know? You guys are welcome. Reed said he would make amends. He would make you guys happy, like, you don't have to worry. I don't got a problem. Just pay me some good money. I'm right there. You can take it to town. See you. And yeah. I got like 600 XP for fucking finding the power plant. Geothermal power plant. Yeah. Oh, what am I? Yeah, some food. Alright, let's just go. Well, Pavati, you know, this is gonna be your dream come true right here. We're about to poke around in here, poke around in here, poke around everywhere. We'll kill all these robots too. Let's go sneaky. Or as Pavati would say, alright, inside voices. Gotta use them inside voices. Hope this robot doesn't see me, and he fucking saw me. Okay, we're good.
Oh, searching.
What? I'm right next to you! You can't see me, you son of a bitch! Whatever. Smack him, Pavati! I'll smack him with you. Gotta get used to this weapon, man. It's kinda weird. What? No, got it! This way, I want to explore, see if I can find more parts and more equipment. I'll kind of be doing the same route that I did in my first playthrough, so most of it is going to be exactly the same. There's a few things that I did in the real playthrough that I'm not going to do here, but for the most part it's going to be the same. Like, okay, we're in the clear. See if there's anything over here that is of interest. Doesn't look like it. Maybe it was wrong. No, doesn't look like it. We're behind this rock. Nope. Oh, enemies. Oh shit. That fucking annihilation. Yeah, look at that. Boom. Also dead. Not even a scratch. Taking out the last one. Awesome. Grab everything, you don't know, maybe some of this shit's worth something. You could use it to craft like items. Let's take a little bit of everything, you know. There we go. See if these guys have anything else to detail on that. Looks beautiful. Energy canister. I'll take the energy canister for sure. This sounds important. There's something over here. Oh man, we can't unlock it. Fuck. This sucks. Okay. We'll equip that to a weapon here soon. Alright, let's keep going. Nothing more back there. Let's go kill some more of these robots. Slice and dice them. Look at that hammer. That hammer's pretty tight. I feel like Thor with this hammer, and I just need to electrify it. I know Pavati has this special ability where she like slams the hammer down and electricity comes out, so she's basically my Thor. My
System.
Thor with some honey golden eyes. Glad that motherfucker didn't spot me completely, but we gotta hide. Kind of tempted to just kind of go in and kill him. Oh, keep hiding. Oh, I'm can't believe fucking Pavati is just over there, and his robot's just walking by. It's like, that's no one. That's no one. Programming at its finest, honestly, because if Pavati would have been caught there, I would have been pretty pissed. Hey, let's see if we can go up there. We can go on top of the building and shoot him from up there. Nope. Come on. Nope. Okay. Whatever's. Let's go kill some robots. Let's get these robots into pieces. Bits and pieces. Dang, this guy got murdered? Really? He's all bulked up, power armor and shit. And he got murdered. What a shame. That ain't gonna happen to Captain J.I. Hawthorne. Not at all. Nope. I don't die because of robots. Robots die because of me. Take its armor. Hey, there's a doctor. Oh, scientist. Not a doctor, scientist. Let's see, trooper. This guy's stuff too. Break that part down. Yep. Well, sneak up on the robot. We're gonna let's loot this guy first. Coolant canister. I wonder what we can do with that. I wonder what we can do with the coolant canister. We'll find out later, hopefully. Damn, that was a flying robot. I almost saw it. Okay, I gotta see how this back turn is good. Flying robot.
Processing
Oh, you can
data.
see me through there? What the fuck? Some bullshit.
Processing.
Oh shit, the other robot's coming too? Fuck. I might be screwed here. Lottie, like, you should probably go kill that robot.
Unexpected.
Oh shit, he's looking at me. Oh, okay. We do. Mechanical Guardian Mark 1. Okay.
Processing.
And he saw me. Okay. Fuck. Now we gotta murder robots. Okay. Let's pull out the guns. Let's go. Oh, I got plasma weapons. Damn, it can make me into fucking dust. What on there? Shit. Body, smack you motherfucking person. Okay, so they can't turn too quick, and I think it's probably the best way. Just kind of, oh, my aim sucks here. Damn. Pull out the assault rifle, do some heavier damage. Take these guys out quicker. And these guys can maneuver pretty fast. Nice person, a body. Okay, yeah. Oh, she's about to die. Let's go. Where is she? Smack her. Smack. Oh, she's dead. Good thing that these companions don't die. They come back after a few minutes of sleeping. While she's sleeping, I'll take this guy out so she comes back and everything's free. Thank you, Pavati. Boom, murder. I can't loot this guy anymore. Okay, well, whatever. That's fine. I didn't want to loot you anyway. Stupid robot. The companion ledger. We might give Pavati maybe like a better gun. Granted that it's level 2. Give her a Sato. I don't know. The Sato shotgun wasn't too good. Maybe it'll be better with upgrades, but I don't know. I think the assault rifle will probably be a better fit. Yeah, we'll go with assault rifle. Better keep her hammer, because her hammer is electrified, and that's definitely what we need for the robots. The robots are weak against electricity, I believe. You explode their circuits, which makes sense, you know. It's like when you blow a fuse in real life. Too much electricity, and it ain't no good. Damn, look at her with her fucking armor. But I think the other one fits her a lot better. just because of the oh, we have the tech skills plus 5. That's why. Oh, yo, what the fuck? That look weird. Nope. Alright, there you go. Okay, let's go to the body. Record clothes because I think the body armor dodge plus 5, but stealth is minus 5. So I think the tech skills for her is probably best. I think that's where I'm gonna keep her. I'm gonna upgrade her with like tech stuff. So anytime I need something done with tech, it can be done. But you know, I thought there was a box here on my last key, but I don't. It doesn't look like it. I swear there was one, but I guess not. But I think that's what we're cutting here. We'll go inside the actual geothermal plant in the next episode. Thank you for watching, and well, thank you for sticking around if you stuck around this far. Just leave a comment, drop a like, and let me know what you liked and what you didn't like. Thank you. Deuces.